Drummers against implied timekeeping, Richard D. Albus. Call and answer. I'm calling this video Call and Answer because I had recently seen a dance class in the complex that I'm in over here. A ballroom dancing, foxtrots and cha-chas and all that. And it gave me the idea because of the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They do a lot of the dance steps in the sequence of counting up to 8. Unless it's a waltz. Of course, that would be in 3. But this thing I'm going to show you is very simple, but it'll help you stand out as a drummer in a recording. No question. I wish on some recordings that I had done that I had this ability to do call and answer. And what I mean by that is, it depends on what beat you're doing or what style, but it should apply in most things that you're doing. If you were to do like a swampy thing, like 1 and 2 and 3, call, answer. The idea of laying the time and answering it in some sort of sequence. Now it could be on and off, it could be every other, like 4 bars, depends on the structure of the song. So please don't give me exceptions to the rule if you have them in the comments section. But by doing this type of drumming, you're laying the beat of whatever style it is. Let's say it's that song by AC/DC, You Shook Me All Night Long. It's a cover song that we do in the cover band. And if I was to play it, even though Phil Rudd may not do call and answer, hats off to Phil Rudd, I have no issue with Phil, but this would be an example of call and answer I want you to think about. So it would be answer it, if you can. Not every time, but structure your drumming in a call-answer sort of way. Now, I'm not speaking in a very specific ideal to you, but I want drummers, middle and experienced players and highly advanced players, should know these things in a general sense just by ear. That you're playing the time, answer the time, call and answer. It depends if it's every other bar, every 4 bars, maybe even every 8 bars. It depends on the sequence of what you're doing. But I've got to get you to understand it in your head. All right? So when you're laying time down, call, and then even if it's a floor time hit or something signature-like that keeps it structured, you could do a riff or a triplet or whatever comes up on the idea. I just like the idea of call and answer, all right? In context to whatever the song is, of course. Because what it does is it makes you stand out in your sound. As long as your time is good and the basics are there, you're structuring the vocal and the song itself to call and answer. I hope I'm making it clear. Just play the beat, whatever beat you have in your mind. Finish it out, not necessarily with a big fill. It does not need that. It could be just a floor time hit or a rough, but make it in the form of call and answer. All right, that's the best way I can describe it. Because what it'll do, it'll help the other musicians in the band, and they'll notice it'll sound better, especially if there's a singer involved and there's original material. Now, there'll be times when you cannot call and answer, if you were doing some sort of, disco or house music. But the idea, I want to get any drummer who comes to visit here to know call and answer. It's a sign of a very seasoned player. All right? If you have any particular questions, feel free to ask me in the comments section. And welcome everyone who's coming over here I have a huge catalog of videos where I'm trying to teach in the open-handed position how to get more creative as a player, and of course to increase your power and your independence. And please take the time and look at what I'm trying to do. If you haven't, please subscribe. Your subscription is an affirmation every time that I go on here and I share my 52 years of playing. Thank you for that always. I'll leave my PayPal account. Anything you can do to support what I do, I thank you always for that. So again, this is very simple. Call and answer. When you're playing a beat, a rhythm, think in this term of how it will resolve the beat. Now again, there is a exception to these ideals that you're trying to do. So with a capital G, this is a general idea. And if you have particulars, feel free to ask me, all right? Like I said, I come up with these ideas spontaneously, and in this case, it was the dance class. When I saw him counting an 8, it resolves 4, 4, 4, 4, unless it's a waltz. And that is a lot like drums. It really is when you're playing in a band. It could be 4 and 4, but it could also be 3 bars of 4 and a 4th bar to give it symmetry, if you will. All right? Let me know what you think. My best to all of you, and keep me posted. Take care.